I'm going to demonstrate another new feature in Make the Cuts, how to export an image as a raster file and add your own watermark. If you're familiar with Make the Cuts, you're probably familiar with vector files like SVG, Illustrator, EPS, and PDF, to name a few. They are really great files, and the great thing about vector files is they are completely scalable with zero loss in quality. But Make the Cuts now lets you save your images as raster files. A raster file is resolution dependent. It cannot scale up without loss of quality. The images that you see in the web are typically raster files like PNG, JPEGs, and GIFs. In this demonstration, I've already taken the monkey from the Pucker Up set by Lettering Delights and altered the colors. Here's my original monkey right here. You can see that he's very boyish in greens and turquoises. Now that my monkey is filled and color shifted exactly how I would like it, I'm going to select all of my layers and right mouse click and choose Export Selection to Raster File. Well, there's my little monkey. I have several choices here. I can choose either PNG or JPEG. If you choose JPEG, the background is not going to be transparent. JPEGs do not support transparency. So I'm going to go ahead and choose PNG, and I don't want a background. In your PNG you could choose to have a background, and you can even choose a different color if you wanted. But I'm going to go with a transparent background. I can change things like my resolution and border size. I'm going to add a drop shadow, but not just one drop shadow. I'm going to make sure that there's a drop shadow on each of the layers. And then here is a really fun new aspect to Make the Cuts. You can add a watermark. When you click on watermark, it immediately goes opens the window for you to navigate to where you keep your logos or whatever you're going to use for a watermark. And I'm going to choose the white logo for Lettering Delights and choose Open. And right now its position is middle left, but I'm going to go ahead and choose Centered. And I'm going to play with the scale a little bit so that you can... First, let me change the transparency so it shows up better. If you can't see it, it's right here. And changing the scale a little bit so you can see it better. I'm going to fiddle with it just a little bit just so you can see. I'm going to move it to, let's see, top middle, so you can see that it's moved up here. I'll choose bottom middle. I know that if I move it over to the right or left, you're not going to be able to see it at all because my watermark is white and partly transparent. I'm going to go back to Centered, and I only sized it up just so that it could show up a little bit. Downsize it a little bit more, and then save to file. And I'm going to call it Pink Monkey. And now it's a PNG, and I will be able to add it to my website or share it with people and not have to worry about anybody being able to access it and trace it and cut it.